I am too old for this sound that's coming off of this air conditioner over here. That's ridiculous. It hurts my ears. I don't know if it's tinnitus or what in the world. Anyway, so today, welcome to yet another episode of Don't Work Too Much. Today we're going to take off this beautiful vinyl siding. I don't know if you can tell, there's kind of a glare to this stuff. Well, come on over here, Rachel. So it's got kind of like you know when the crowd in a stadium does the wave. This is kind of doing the wave as well. So we're going to take that off and we're going to put Hardie there and then we're going to paint it. It's going to be amazing. So I want to talk to you about being a peacemaker. Now, it says that blessed are the peacemakers. Jesus says this. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will know peace. Okay? And I know what you're thinking. I'm a peacemaker. And you're like, but are you? Are you really? Let me describe what that situation might look like. Maybe you got some of your friends, or a couple that's friends of yours, or I don't know, literally anything. And you're thinking to yourself, this person's telling me this bad thing about the other one. And that person's telling me this bad thing about the other one. Now, I could just go along with it and go, oh yeah, they're really terrible. Oh yeah, they're really terrible. Or, and hear me out on this, you make peace with them. You go, have you thought about this good thing? Have you thought about this good thing? And they're both like, you know, you're kind of right. And all of a sudden they're like, we've decided to reconcile our differences and we're going to be friends now. And we are going to make peace. Peacemakers. Somebody who comes in and makes peace, like reconciles people and relationships and all kinds of stuff. And blessed are those people because they will have peace. And blessed are we because we got a nice, cool sunshine coming down on us. There's you need to watch out. There's a big solar energy spill going on here today in Texas. And speaking of that, I just want to say that with the current world situation, I'm not going to mention any names because that'll get me flagged by everybody in social media. But with the current world situation, I feel like I'm on the Titanic and it's sinking. But I'm still playing the music like, nah, we're going to die anyway. What's the big deal? But then upon further reflection, I realized I'm not on a Titanic. I haven't hit an iceberg and we're not sinking. I'm on dry land and I'm in Texas and it's hot. And I just think, if this isn't the biggest overreaction that I've ever seen in my entire life. Anyway, oh, hey there. Yeah, so I just popped up here to tell you guys what we've been doing. So we took all the vinyl off and then we put Hardie on. We still have to trim it and then caulk it and paint it. On the other side, we did the same thing. We'll probably show you that later, but it's basically identical. I realize you guys have been watching Family Feud or whatever it is you do instead of working. Congratulations. But this is the kind of stuff that we do. So I want to tell you about some pronouns that are really going to help you decipher who's in charge and who's not in charge. Okay? So if you go somewhere, any business, and a person there starts saying, my, blah, 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 if they use I, my, and mine, okay? Those people are probably very low level. They're probably minimum wage workers, chances are. There's somebody that like they got hired and they're pretty much at the bottom of the totem pole and all their pride is, I maintain this aisle, or part of, you know, in this big picture, I'm like this cog, but they're going to claim the whole thing as their own because that's where they are in life. No offense. If somebody at a business uses pronouns like we, our, and us, that usually means that person is in charge or they're the owner, right? Because if you're in charge, you don't have to make a claim on anything. You just simply go, it's mine already. I don't need anybody to like puff me up. I'm fine. I know I own it. So that is usually a good indicator. Like this person's actually in charge. This person's not in charge. The person that's in charge doesn't need anybody to say anything. In fact, they want to like shirk some responsibility. They're like, oh yeah, though we did that. Us, those guys over there did that. Don't ask me because I can actually fix it. All right. So the second thing I want to talk to you guys about is I realized that I've got about 3 or 4 haters on Facebook. I mean, like every time I post something about you know what or you know what, you guys are right there. Boom! Let me tell you how bad you are and how wrong you are. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really read your posts because I don't have that much time. You guys always do this like, oh, look at all this proof that I'm right and you're wrong. I'm like, I don't care. I'm not gonna read it. But I'll tell you what you do, okay? If I posted about the thing that we're not supposed to talk about, the thing which will not be named, then if you guys didn't jump on there and hate on me, there'd be about 3 or 4 people, maybe 50 or 100, I don't know, whatever it is. An amount of people would like it, and they would move on with their day. They already agree with me, okay? Nothing is going to change. They already agree with me. But you jump on there and tell me how it's going to be, and you know what you do? You boost that. And then everybody gets all stirred up, and then they're all like, oh, let's take a look at this. And they're reading the comments, eat popcorn and stuff. And so thank you for entertaining the people that are on my Facebook. I don't lose any sleep over it. It doesn't upset me. I still love you just the same. I mean, I think we can agree to disagree. Like, nothing I say is going to change your mind, and I promise you, nothing you say is going to change my mind. So you could just leave it alone, but it's more entertaining if you don't. So we're going to do our part to solve world hunger, and we're going to go eat some lunch. So I just want to apologize because this is the second to the last video of the day, but my camera op has to go shoot the next Star Wars movie, so I'll have to do the last one as a selfie. So I just want to apologize for my horrible camera work before it even happens. Now, we got all the Hardie siding up, we got all the trim up, we caulked all the nail holes and all the seams. That's important. I'm about to spray paint. It will take moments, but my camera op has to go shoot the next Star Wars movie. So, congratulations. Now, I want you to know that you cannot be offended by everything and be happy. You can be offended by everything. I know a lot of you are. Trust me, I know a lot of you are. But you can't be offended by everything and be happy. It's time, probably in your life, to be like, you know what? I'm going to let this one go. You see it coming, you're like, ooh, triggered. Stop yourself and just be like, I'm going to let it pass on by. And I'm going to choose to be happy. It's not so hard. Trust me, I do it all the time. But I find so many people that are like, I need to criticize you and tell you what you're doing wrong. I'm like, buddy, you think I don't know what I'm doing wrong? I got a laundry list of things I know I'm doing wrong. My life is not perfect. I could go on and on and on for months, maybe years, perhaps the rest of my life, just telling you all the things I've done wrong and am doing wrong and will continue to do wrong. I'm sorry, I'm not perfect. So if you want to make yourself miserable, keep criticizing everything I do. If you want to be happy, just like let it go and go, you know, he's kind of an idiot. I know that. I know I'm kind of an idiot. I'm really an idiot. So let it fly. You know, it's not that big of a deal. All right, now I'm going to paint. Have fun at your Star Wars movie. All right, so my camera op had to go and work on the new Star Wars movie, and I am so happy for them. But I did get a camera op from the new Matrix movie, and thank you so much for helping me with this. It's definitely not my selfie arm doing this. So this is the other side of the house I showed you. I told you I'd tell you about. So it has now got Hardie on it, and then this is the before picture. See, beautiful, or is it? It's hard to say. It looks way better now. Let's go to the other side, quick. This camera op is amazing. There's the other side. So, yeah, we did that too. All right, what do you guys want to talk about? Anything? No? Just like chilling and stuff? I can respect that. I spent a good portion of my life just chilling. Like, well, maybe not a good portion. Some. Maybe not some. People ask me if I sleep. I'm like, I don't know. Sometimes my eyes close when I sneeze. Have a good day.